Shalom. Modiakim out there. First off, I want to start this. Is going to be a quick video, but first, I want to start by saying Barak atha, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. And I want to give all credit and reverence to all the Akim, the apostles, and the elders out here pushing this word in truth and sincerity. It's going to be a quick video. We're just going to get into this thing with these, Esau pretty much. He is at the end of his reign, and therefore that's why they're allowing, this guy, Donald Trump, to, do what he got to do, and it's actually inspiration. It should be inspiration and motivation to you brothers and a little bit of sisters out there that follow and believe in Yahawah, Shem, Yahawashi, and try to follow his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities, and go out there in the highways and the byways and speak this truth. He recently made some remarks. I'm going to just play the video, then I'll get some scriptures, and just let you know and that we almost out of here. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful day, finally, that we can look forward to it, because I'm going to read some scriptures because we almost out of here.
Thank you so much. President Trump referencing Andrew Jackson and seemingly suggesting that, well, he just says flat out, why was there a civil war? I'm just going to have to listen to this.
I mean, had Andrew Jackson been a little bit later, you wouldn't have had the Civil War. He was a very tough person, but he had a big heart, and he was really angry that he saw what was happening with regard to the Civil War. He said there's no reason for this. People don't realize, the Civil War, think about it, why? People don't ask that question. But why was there the Civil War? Why could that one not have been worked out?
I'm not sure it's totally true that people don't ask why was there a civil war. It may be one of the major questions asked.
See, now these Edomites here is playing stupid too. Everybody knows why the Civil War happened. According to their narrative, of course it was over slavery. And they so-called was fighting to free us when they were just emancipating us up to the north. So that's the narrative. So we're going to all play stupid like that's the narrative. And I don't think Trump is that dumb. But yeah, of course, everybody asked that question before, but I'll let them continue on. But that's where he's going along. But they're, talking heads, so they're going to play along.
In all of American history. Joining us now to discuss this is Zito, who did that interview. She's on the phone with us. Also, Doug.
Okay, now, the real Israelites and the true Israelites, the only Israelites, are what people call nowadays the so-called African Americans, the so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native Americans. Now, I'm going to read one scripture that started this, just Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, that thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondsmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. So that's how it begun. About 300-400 years before the time that Mr. Trump is referring to. So we know we're the Israelites because not only Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, which is clear evidence we fit everything in there, but on top of that, just the Spirit bear witness with our spirit that we are Israel. So we know who we are. Trump knows this, so now he's sending subliminal shots towards Jake, towards everyone, bringing up Andrew Jackson, he died about 15, 16 years before the Civil War, so how could he have stopped the Civil War? And why would he be? So you're propping up somebody that was known as the Indian killer, who was killing our brothers, which comes from the tribes of Gad and Reuben. And he also owned slaves. So he's subliminally bringing that up to take a little jab because he knows he has, but, well, I'm going to get that scripture right now. This is the book of Revelations 12 and 12. And this is why he's making these comments. Because that's why they're moving so fast, because they know. But let me get this. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, which means destruction. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, which is Esau, the so-called white man, the word devil simply just means deceiver for people who want to get simple. There's a spiritual demon, Satan. But the word devil is translated to, deceiver. But I'll stick to the script. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And that's why they just shot another Negro in the face and down in Texas again. Because they know they're moving fast right now. They're moving pretty swiftly and pretty quick. But these things that are happening are just a sign of the times, and that's what motivates brothers and should be motivating all of us, because we almost out of here. That's why Trump is moving so erratically, and that's why we're seeing these signs of the times. We're just waiting for one of the last prophecies. The chip is going to come. Then we're going to be in Jacob's trouble, and then Yahawashi will crack these clouds and bring it to these devils. But I'll continue on. I'm going to get you something in Apocrypha so it won't appear on the screen. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, and I'm going to start from the top, the first verse. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So that's what we're noticing now. That's why he said measure the time. And what are you supposed to do to measure the time? You're supposed to be immersed in the word, studying, reading, looking at prophecies, watching the news, not watching, different playoff games. And, it's okay to in your downtime, but you're supposed to be measuring your time and watching out for these things, because you don't, spiritually, you don't want to get caught off guard. Verse 3. This is, again, the book of 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 3. Therefore, when thou shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. We're definitely seeing that now. If you looked on May Day, so-called May Day, May 1st, there was a whole bunch of uproars all across America, all across the world. Paris, Germany, Venezuela is out of control. So these are the signs we're supposed to be looking for. Verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So right now we at the end of this drive. I wanted to make this a quick video for you guys. Don't want to hold it up too much. So that's pretty much it. Trump is saying what he has to say. He walked off on somebody in an interview. This is the season where Esau is just gonna act, how he's gonna act, because he has that proud spirit. But if you read that again in 2nd Ezra, you see why they're acting like that. You read it in Revelations, because they feel it, and then regular people feel it. Regular Edomites and regular Jake is asking questions now. But if they don't come and get an order to Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, if they're not of the elect, then we know what their judgment is going to be. I'm gonna close it off with this. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 12. For the day of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, I'll read it verbatim. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud, and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. So I'm enjoying Trump's proud, boastful shots that he sends towards Jake, because what he don't know is he's really working. The Most High is the one who got control of his brain. So it's a beautiful thing, and he's a very proud person, as are all these Edomites. And I know I keep getting on him. He's not the only one, but he's the one I believe, and a lot of Achaim believe he's gonna be the one to bring these Edomites down once and for all. And Lord willing, Yahawashi willing, our big brother will come down and crack through the skies during his term, and we can get up out of here. So keep pushing this word, or you Achaim, stay strong. Yahawah to everyone. And Yahawashi willing, we should be up out of here real soon. With that, I'm going to say Shalom. Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Barak atha Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Peace and blessings to all the brothers out there. Shalom.